Welcome to Picture Healer channel for Feng Shui and holistic living. Today we want to talk about Qilin and Pixiu as a Feng Shui cure and what's the difference between these two common Feng Shui animals and how to use it and where to place it. They are both from Chinese mythology from long time ago, and they're not real animals. So the look of them can vary throughout different dynasty and different regions, but we will talk about the common characters of these two. Qilin, or sometimes they call it Chinese unicorn, has the deer horn or deer antler on the head, and the head is like a dragon, and the body is more like a deer or a horse. And also it has a fish scale on the body. Pixiu also has a dragon head, but its body is more like a lion or a dog. Even the face might look more like a dog or lion. Some Pixiu has a horn on the head too, so it can be very confusing with Qilin. And the name is also very confusing. The Pixiu in Mandarin is sometimes called Pi Yao in different dialect, and also it can be called Tian Lu or Bi Xie. Some people might say the male and the female one have a different name. As a Feng Shui cure, their functions are the same, so we don't have to worry too much about different names and their original stories. The basic function of Qilin is for career advancement and the protection from the negative people. And also Qilin has a function of bringing in babies. If you are newlywed and you really want to have a baby, Qilin is also related to fertility, because there's a story about Qilin bring a very smart baby in the history. If you are looking for baby luck, you can display a Qilin near the bed. The most famous function for Qilin is for career advancement, because the look of the dragon, and it's a symbol of fame and the raised status. And it also has a function of protecting from the negative people or the petty people. If some of your coworkers are jealous of you, it can help with that too. If you feel stuck in your career and need a little bit of boost, this is the Feng Shui cure you can place in your office. And the function of Pixiu is kind of similar in many ways. It also has a protection and enhancing the luck, but more specifically, Pixiu is related to the wealth luck, to bring in money, because there's a story about Pixiu being punished by the Jade Emperor, and he can only eat and not passing out the food. So that means he can get all the luck and the fortune, but not pass out or lose it. So if you want to enhance and accumulate your wealth, this is the Feng Shui cure for you. And another function of Pixiu is to ward off the evil or transform the Sha Qi, especially the Sha Qi. Shui is the yearly god, and it's related to your animal sign. For example, this year is the pig year, so the Shui is in the pig year direction. And that means if you are a pig sign, then you have to be careful about the power of the Shui. Shui sometimes is also called the Grand Duke Jupiter, and he is very powerful and sometimes harmful if you are clashing with him. We don't want to offend the Grand Duke Jupiter, so we can place a Pixiu, because Pixiu is the pet for the Shui. If we have a Pixiu in that Shui area, you can get the peace of mind and protection for that year. So what's the best material to get for Qilin and Pixiu as your Feng Shui cure? The general rule is that you should get natural material instead of the plastic or synthetic one, because those are cheap and less powerful, especially the real metal such as brass or bronze, or real gemstone or semi-precious stone like crystals, jade, or even marble is more powerful and can have better energy or magnetic field to bring you better luck. After we get the Qilin and Pixiu, the first thing we should do is to cleanse it, because we don't know where these items have been, and we can just cleanse and wipe with water. You can also cleanse them the same way as cleaning your crystal, and I talk about that in a different video. I'll try to link it somewhere. And it's also a good idea to place something red on the Feng Shui cure. Even just a red paper cutout, tape it to the bottom of the statue. And if you are not going to use it for a while, you can wrap it in red cloth or paper, so the statue doesn't get too in and attract in energy. Sometimes the statue in the form of an animal or a person can attract in spirit, and we don't want that. So after you cleanse it, make sure you put some red paper or even red thread or ribbon tied on top. And the most important part, in my opinion, is the activation ceremony. And traditionally, you have to bring it to a temple and have a monk or priest do the ceremony for you. Most of the time, we don't really have access to a good priest or monk who can do this type of ceremony. The second best is to bring it to your temple or religious altar or your home altar, and you can pray to the universe or to the God you believe in, and state your situation and what's the result you are looking for with this Feng Shui cure. And usually you will include your name, your address, your situation, and the outcome you like to see with this Feng Shui cure. Many Chinese people take it to the temple above the incense burner and circle 3 times to enhance the power of your Feng Shui cure. You can also do that if you have a home altar, and you can burn some incense as part of the ceremony. So where do we place these Feng Shui cures? It depends on your intention when you get these cures. For example, for Qilin, if you want the career luck, you can place it on your office desk, or you can place it in the drawer of your desk if you don't want it to be too obvious. And if you want to have a new baby, then Qilin can be placed near the bed in the bedroom. If you just want the general prosperity and good fortune, you can place Qilin in the living room. Qilin is a very auspicious animal, so there's really not many limit where you can place. If you want to enhance your career, you can place Qilin in your career section or the helpful people section. And this one is also very good if you have legal issues. Qilin can repel the negative people and protect you from too much fighting and quarrel. For placement of Pixiu, if you just want to bring in money and wealth luck, you can place it in the living room and especially the money corner. The basic money corner is the one in the living room, in the far corner when you just walk in from the entrance. And we want to place the Pixiu so the head is facing outdoor or facing the entrance. That just means the Pixiu is going out to get money for you. Some people like to add a little bell because they say the Pixiu is kind of lazy. You can ring the bell every morning to wake him up, and you can also offer water. Just change clean water, maybe daily, and it's like your pet. You can stroke your Pixiu and talk to him and treat him like a pet, and he will treat you like the master. And it's best not to let other people touch your Pixiu or Qilin, especially for Pixiu, because Pixiu is loyal like a dog. We want him to know who is the owner. We don't want other people to touch your Pixiu and confuse Pixiu. And if you are using Pixiu to transform your Sha Qi, then you have to place it in the location of your Sha Qi, such as number 2 and number 5 star on your flying star chart, or the Grand Duke Jupiter, the Tai Shui. The Tai Shui area changes every year because of the animal sign is changing every year. You can find the location of Tai Shui and number 2 and 5 star to place your Pixiu for protection and ward off evil spirit. I hope this video help you understand about Qilin and Pixiu, and you can select them as your Feng Shui cure to enhance your career and wealth luck, and also protect your house and also protect yourself from negative people. If you are sincere enough and build up the connection with your Feng Shui animals, I'm sure you will have the outcome you are looking for. Thank you for watching today, and see you next time.